Hello, my dear friends of the orderly chaos. How are you today? Well, do you know your Bazi? That is the question. That is the question that is important right now here. So, your Chinese horoscope. I'm talking about your Chinese horoscope. So, you may know the animal of the year you were born in, but do you know that you have three more animals in that Bazi, which are really important for your path in life? It's the animal sign you're born under in the month, the day, and the hour. That's why it's called BaZi, 8 characters, sometimes also called 4 pillars of destiny. So, would you like to know more about them? Well, I hope so. Let me know in the comments. Today, I will introduce you to the dragon. So, if you're born in the years 1952, 64, 76, 88, 2000, or 2012, this could be important to you. So, but be aware, we're talking about a different calendar. With the BaZi, with the horoscope, we're not looking into the lunar calendar. That is the Chinese New Year that you probably know that has been celebrated. That's according to the lunar calendar. With the horoscope, we are using the solar calendar. And in the solar calendar, Chinese New Year is 4th of February every year. It's the beginning of spring. So if you're born before February 4, you still belong to the year before. Well, here we go. So the dragon resides in the southeast and it also governs most of April. So if you're born in April, this also may rely to you, and it governs the hours between 7 and 9 o'clock. So if you're born between 7 and 9 o'clock, this is also relevant to you. The dragon is born under the yang earth element. And depending on which of the dragons you are, which in the 12-year cycle you're born, you will also get another element. So the dragon, the yang earth dragon, is also called the earthly branch, and you get another additional element with the so-called heavenly stems, and that is another water, another wood or fire or earth or metal, depending on when you are born. So you see, we don't have just 12 animal signs actually in the Chinese zodiac. Because we're having 12 signs and they can have 5 different elements, we're actually having 60 different pillars. So we're actually having 60 different signs. And this means that there are different characters. So you can be a dragon and your friend is a dragon, 12 years apart, but you have different traits. And of course, like I said before, you have 4 pillars. So even if you have one dragon somewhere, it doesn't mean that all of the dragon attributes are for you. So the other animals influence your personality and your path in life. So for instance, if you have a rooster as well in your horoscope, then your rooster and the dragon are friends. So there's a harmony. If you have a dog in your BaZi, in your horoscope, the dragon and the dog don't really get along so well, and you will soon see why. So that is a clash, but a clash doesn't mean horror or whatever. It means opportunity, change, which is not so convenient for many of us, but it's an opportunity to grow. So it has a harmony with the rat and the monkey. So if you're looking into that, also again, the other animals in your horoscope are really important for you. But we're going to stick with the dragon today. And I found a little poem that is really telling about the dragon. And it says, I like giving things a go. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. Sometimes the unexpected happens, but it is the giving things a go and stepping forward that makes life so interesting. And that is what the dragon is all about. You know, the dragon is born under the sign of luck, and he's a proud and lively character. I mean, it's a dragon. So it has a tremendous amount of self-confidence, is highly intelligent, and takes every opportunity that it gets. Ambitious, determined, sometimes a bit of a perfectionist, which can be annoying with the dragon. And it's also something that holds the dragon back, actually, the perfectionism. If the dragon could get let go a little bit more at one or the other time, the success would come easier to them. But because they are a lucky sign, they will succeed anyway. They could have it a bit more easier, but well, It's a dragon. Who wants to tell them what to do? Yeah. So the dragon is quite blunt and forthright. Not really known as tactful or diplomatic. And this is where it comes really with the dog, is not that going on well with the dog. And they take people by their word. So if you say something to a dragon, you better mean it. Otherwise, the dragon, once the dragon figures that out, that you didn't mean what you said, and he feels abused or wounded, the dragon takes a long time to forgive and forget. So careful in this one. The dragon is usually very outgoing and loves attention and publicity. So loves to stand in the limelight, is a showman. Well, that's what it is. Has a lot of energy and is quite impulsive and impatient at times. Lives for the moment. That's just what it is. The dragon is really overconfident. So again, that is most of the time a good sign, but very, very often the dragon suffers from errors in judgment and is not really good in picking up the pieces. So that's something to really stay clear of. The desire to succeed is really very strong with the dragon. And because they are not really good in making not making commitments. They're good at commitments, but playing to other people's rules. Oh, it starts raining. Hang on. Playing to other people's rules. They might choose to stay single rather than compromise too much. They're very flamboyant personalities, and if they then decide to remain single, they just do that. If they marry, most of them marry quite young. That is an interesting thing to look into, but hey, it's a dragon. So I said before that there are some signs that the dragon goes on quite well, and some they are not really that much. Another one, I mean, if you do you remember what we said about the tiger 2 days ago? Does it sound familiar? Yeah, and this is the reason why the dragon and the tiger do not get on that well. If they get on well because of some other factors, this is a dynamic duo. Nobody will stop them. But the problem is really that the tiger and the dragon both are really blunt and forthright and high in energy. So if they are not on the same level, on the same vibration, this could be disaster. But if they get along well, if they have the same energy, same vibes, this is an absolutely amazing duo. Nobody can stop them. So the dragon itself loves sports, loves to travel, loves to be off the beaten track, and will rather travel on a budget and have something like that going on than being on a where everybody goes. I mean, it's a dragon. So the flamboyant sign and the charisma and the confidence are within that sign. But again, like I said in some other signs before, the problem here is really the overly confident dragon, because this is a problem that the dragon has, is the word called ego. So if a dragon goes over the edge, the ego is really taking over, and it can become very tactless, hot-headed, arrogant, and quick-tempered. So that is really the shadow side of the dragon, and the dragon has to be really aware of that. The dragon's nature is quite eccentric and quite complex, and can be amazing, flamboyant, and totally passionate about something. And if it's going into the right channels, the dragon will be an amazing creature, person, and personality, and has an amazing path because of the luck sign. But once it delved into the ego, that is really hard to get him out, because remember, he's not very good with criticism. So that could be an issue. So the key word here is probably passionate and a leader, vibrant, flamboyant. But again, as I said last time, this would be the case if your personality were determined by this one sign. But this is not the case. You will hardly find a person who fits this description 100%. So the influences of the other animals and the other pillars come in, and they are as important as your environment. So please remember that BaZi, your horoscope, your heaven luck, makes only 33% of your luck. The other 66% come from your environment, your earth luck, what you may know as the Feng Shui, and the man luck, your choices, beliefs, thoughts, and behaviors. And this is called the Trinity of Feng Shui. And this is what shapes you in the way that you are. And as nothing is written in stone, you can change, can't you? And this is what the BaZi, the horoscope, can let you know. When is it good to change? When is it easier? Which direction to change? What to keep? What to take out? What is your fortunate way? What is the path of least resistance? Which is a good thing, guys. Why not do the path of least resistance? So, in the end, it's all about doing the right thing at the right place at the right time. I hope that was helpful, guys. So the dragon is like the tiger, a sign that is sometimes hard to take, but when it comes through and when it shines, it's an amazing sign. Tomorrow, I'm going to see you again. And tomorrow, we're going into another really interesting sign, which is the snake. So I hope you're looking forward to the snake sign and enjoy that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about it? Do you think, wow, this is me and partly me or whatever? And now you understand the other thing was more better. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place with the snake. Bye.